My name is Angela.
My name is Nicole.
And welcome to the Ominous Stitch podcast. Hello, Stitchers!
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to another amazing episode of the Ominous Stitch podcast.
Welcome back.
We are still road tripping
Yeah.
across the U.S., searching for all those wonderful cryptid buddies that we love out there.
So much fun.
So much fun. This is like one of my most favorite road trips or episode arc series,
Yay.
whatever it's called that we've been on. You're making me so happy with all these cryptids. I love them so much.
I do too.
I'm such an animal lover. Yay. Oh, I think we're finally in June now, huh? This is June. Wow.
Sup, June?
Surprise, we
June
are still
gloom.
recording ahead. So yay, happy June. So it's time for a little patron shout out. So let's do that real quick.
Good job.
Hello, Avery. Hello, Becca. Hello, Kate. Hello, Brittany. I'm going out of alphabetical order, but that's okay. Hello, Janet and Mike.
Good job.
Thank you, patrons,
Thank
for
you
supporting our
so
podcast.
much. They're small but mighty.
Small but mighty, and you guys are awesome, and thank you. We love your support. We appreciate you. We don't take anything that you guys do for granted. We love you guys.
Love you.
So thank you, patrons.
Thank you.
And thank you, listeners, because we do have more of you, and we are watching that, and we are so excited.
They're all connecting with us.
So say hello, because we love hearing. Actually, our stitch today is a suggestion from one of our new listeners.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary.
Mary.
Thank you for reaching out and asking about the episodes and things like that. So this is for you.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to get to stitch time and do that.
Yes.
And we are still road tripping across the U.S. with our cryptids. I'm so excited. And today's movie, you guys, like I never watch foreign films because reading.
Which is what I do now always anyway if it's an English movie.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Really good.
I liked it so much.
Good.
Yeah.
I did too.
It was
made
so
me
good.
cry
So I'm
almost
excited.
at some
Yeah,
points.
I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah. We'll get into that soon.
We'll get there.
Yep.
You know, we always get ahead of ourselves because that's what we do.
We love that.
But before we do that, so what's got you in stitches, Nicole?
Oh, Angela's asking me first. Okay, so you know me and Tiki-Taki.
Tiki-Taki.
I am so obsessed. So there's this new thread. By the time you guys listen to this, it's not new. It's been going around for months, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But the trend of this TikTok is this lady, you know, telling you, hey, what's the most unbelievable ghost story you've got, but is actually true?
Yeah.
There are so many out there.
I'm sure there are.
And I love all of them. I love listening and stopping to listen to each one.
Ghosts are real.
Ghosts are real, man. So this one lady, her name's Jordan, it looks like, she posted something about how back when she was in college, her and her then boyfriend, I think her now husband. Yep. Mm-hmm. They were doing a ghost tour in Georgia. Okay. Georgia is freaky.
Georgia.
A lot of old
history. There's a lot of ghosts in Georgia.
Yes.
Like Savannah, especially. I think that might be the most haunted town.
Probably.
Maybe something like that.
I would believe it.
I don't know.
So they're on this ghost tour. You know, they're going through all the buildings. And for some reason, she's drawn to this one old house that to just take pictures. And so she leaves the tour group. And she kind of goes to the left of the tour group. The tour group's to her right. And she's snapping photos. And she keeps saying that she's told this story many times and shown the picture to many people. And people still don't believe her. But she's like, this is true. This happened. This is real. So I've got a photo for Angela.
Okay, I'm excited.
I'll try to link it in our socials because you have to see this if you're on TikTok.
Okay. Tiki-taki.
So.
Okay. So.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
That's the photo. It's hard to see, but look.
Whoa.
So she said there was nobody there. That photo was a face and a head with like black sunken eyes.
Yeah.
But nobody was there. Yeah.
Wow. And
I thought that gave me chills.
That's cool. That's like so clear.
It's very clear.
That's like the clearest one of those kind of photos that I've ever seen.
Right?
Like, yeah. That's amazing.
It's so
like you can really
spooky.
see the facial features.
Yes. And the black sunken eyes.
Yes. Whoa.
Creepy, right?
That's cool. And it's almost like, it looks like a woman because the features are more delicate.
Yes.
But it looks like they're kind of smiling. Like,
yes.
like, hi, I'm in the picture. Thank you for taking my picture.
Exactly.
Yeah. She was probably like yelling at her, like, because she said she was drawn to just go over there.
Yeah. She didn't know why. She just had to go over.
So that ghost lady was probably like, like, hey,
I want my picture. I want my picture. Isn't that creepy?
That's awesome.
Georgia. So that's on our road trip sometime, right?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So, that's so cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's neat.
Creepy. Go check out TikToks. You'll see them. If you're a TikTok person and you like horror or ghost stories, this thread is crazy.
Oh my gosh. One night I went on a tear on TikTok and I kept sending you all these haunted videos. I was like, look at the ghost evidence. Look. And you hear the kids laughing and then there aren't any kids anywhere. Or that one where you see that little kid hand slapping the window and it's banging and then they go around and there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. So you see the hand slapping and then the next second they're around the corner and there's nothing
camera
there.
There's nothing. Yeah. So that's what I love about TikTok is that it cleans your feed up so that you see the feed that you want to. And I didn't think about that when I first started. This is dumb. TikTok's dumb. No, it's smart.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's smart.
It knows you.
You like this?
Yeah.
You like this? Okay, let's do more of these.
It got worse though one day because I forgot I was cooking, I think, and I had TikTok on and a math video came up.
Oh no.
And then my feed that whole night were math videos.
Oh, because you didn't click away from it.
I didn't click away. And I got so mad.
You have to stay on top of your TikTok.
Yes, or else you're going to get feed that you don't want.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's like, oh, you liked this?
Yeah.
It's like a puppy. Oh, you like that? Let me do more.
Let me do more. Yes. So frustrating.
I love it.
Anyway. Angela, what's got you in stitches?
So I want to talk about a cool new thing that we're doing as a family.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So I'll show you, Nicole, but over on my wall over there, you might see like a little whiteboard. It has that little cork strip there.
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Yes. So on this whiteboard, we have issued a challenge because we're trying to get more fit and more healthy as a family.
Aww.
So my husband, this is his brainchild. He always has the best ideas. I love his ideas. But it's a treadmill challenge.
Ooh, okay.
So the goal is that every week you have to do 1/10 of a mile more than what you did the week before.
Ooh.
And it's your own personal goal. So however many miles you personally do, the following week you have to do 1/10 of a mile more.
Okay, that's not bad.
Right? So we all started off this is week 1 of it.
Oh, okay.
So far, so good.
Okay.
We all started off with, we have to do 1 mile this week.
Wow.
Just 1 mile.
Okay.
And you can divide it up however much you want.
That's nice.
You can walk, you can jog, you can do whatever you want. Just, no skipping or doing weird things on the treadmill, because my youngest definitely did that. And she made the tread fold over on itself.
No.
And we're like, well, this challenge isn't going to go for very long. But my brilliant husband figured out how to fix it. So we fixed the tread. The treadmill's fine.
Good.
Everything's
good,
back.
Good.
It's all good. And so far, week 1, we've all, met our challenge. And then, so we get rewards.
Ooh, what are the rewards?
We came up with a whole system of rewards. So every 2 weeks, we get a small reward.
Okay.
And you can't have a small, a medium, and a large in the same week. So you kind of pick.
Got it.
So if you have the small rewards happen at consecutive weeks. So if you get 2 consecutive weeks, you get a small reward.
Okay.
The medium rewards are cumulative. So at 10 weeks of people hitting, of all of us hitting our PR, right? At 10 weeks, then we get a medium reward. So a small reward is, we're going to do a Fortnite where we play Fortnite and we build a fort. And so we're in a fort and we're playing Fortnite.
So cute.
Fortnite.
I love it.
And we can listen to Taylor Swift's Fortnite too. Why not? And then, or the kids, and we wrote down we have this whole massive list of all these rewards. The kids want to get a bunch of those little slappy hands and have a slappy hand Olympic kind of a thing where we use them to pick up things and so
I could see that at Christmas or something. That's fun where you have to slap it and get it, and that's
I love
that.
Little the sticky hand things.
That's so cute.
And then let's see, what's another one? And it's a family movie night here where we each get candy and popcorn and we get to watch a movie. And, just fun little. Those are the small rewards.
Okay.
Toasting Rice Krispie treats.
We talked about. I want to try that so bad.
Yeah. So those are the small rewards. Mm-hmm. And then a medium reward would be going to the bowling alley.
Oh, fun.
or going out and doing something
as a family
that, gets us a little bit out of the house, but it's like a day commitment. And, and then we have grand prize rewards. Ooh. And those happen when we get 50 weeks. So it's like once a year.
Okay.
Once a year, a big reward. And then the kids came up with some pretty awesome, massive rewards. But yeah, so these are like, definitely goals to shoot for and things that we're going to hit. But
That's
yeah,
great.
So this is like our little family
challenge
challenge that we've issued for each other. And so it's really exciting. It's been fun so far. And I'm like, yay, it's getting me back on the treadmill because I haven't run since we did our 5K. And so
that's probably we should do. We should make a goal we'll find another 5K.
That's one of the large prizes is for the family to do the Disney 5K.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
So I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be really fun and really good challenge for the family. And, we can all get on the treadmill and walk and it's a non-competitive thing because you're only competing with yourself and then everybody has to do it. So we're encouraging each other to get out there and do it. So
it's only treadmill, right? You can't do like a
only treadmill,
elliptical or
no. So here's the thing, and this is like kind of the secret underlying current. So you have to have an accountability buddy with you out there, so that nobody's making up their own.
Smart.
Like, I did it right.
You can't lie.
So when that happens, usually the kid that is the buddy will jump on a bike or jump on the rowing machine or pick up weights or do something.
So they're doing something exercising too.
Yes.
Fun.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
well, good luck.
Thank you.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I hope it goes for a long, long time.
Me too. I'm really excited about it. I'm trying to pace myself because I know that like out of the gate, I'm like, I can do, a couple miles every day. Cool. But I know that I have some things coming up that I'm like, I'm not going to be here and I can't do that. So I'm like, no, we're going to just go slow and pace myself and we'll get there.
I love that.
So, yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Yay.
So I guess we're ready to jump into the episode because we both did our little stitches. And now I'm like so excited to talk about the inspiration for this week's crochet.
Yes.
Because I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And you're like, well,
you got this. And you probably can pump these out just as fast as the one we did before.
I think so. Yeah,
Yay.
I think so. So I'm excited to get to that.
Okay.
And so, well, let's do it. Let's get stitching. Okay, Stitchers. So as we mentioned, this was brought to my attention from a listener. So hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
It's nice to meet you. And thank you for coming up with this because I was like struggling this week. I'm like, I don't know what to crochet. My brain is still fried. And
she's got a lot on her plate, but she did it.
Oh my gosh. Like, it's the end of the school year. This is like going on a stitch tangent here, but end of the school year, kids have a million things that they're trying to cram in the last couple weeks. My son has baseball playoffs. End of the year for you, so you have a lot of crazy things going on. Trying to get all their summers planned and working, and life. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. But anyway, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then Nicole's like, well, we have a new listener, and Mary was asking Nicole's husband, let me put it that way, if we've ever done a Tunisian crochet headband.
That's
and I'm
right.
like, we have not.
And we haven't.
And thank you, Mary, because now I have an idea of what to do for this week's stitch.
Yay!
So I found this from Diving Ducks Crochet. Isn't that cute? Diving Ducks Crochet. And this is a simple stitch Tunisian crochet headband. It's very similar to the headband that I made, except for it's a Tunisian stitch. It's the simple stitch. So it looks very different. The stitch is very different from the crochet headband that we've done before, but it's got the same twist on it,
right?
Which I love that twist. It looks similar, just the crochet is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks smaller, right? It's like tighter almost.
Well, yes, it can be, but here, this is how it goes.
Okay.
So to do the simple stitch Tunisian crochet headband, you're going to start with a chain of 16. Okay. So it's going to be 16 stitches wide. You can make it wider if you want a wider headband. You can make it thinner if you want a thinner headband, but 16 is what she starts off with.
Okay.
That's the width of the headband. Okay. And then you do the simple stitch for the Tunisian crochet, which if you guys remember, Tunisian crochet is you cast on and you leave all the stitches on your hook. And then you do the return pass, which is you taking all the stitches off the hook. The simple stitch is just that front bar. You're going under the front bar and picking up a stitch, picking up a loop. Go under the front bar, pick up a loop, front bar, pick up a loop. That's the simple stitch for Tunisian crochet. You do the Tunisian crochet as long as you need to so that it fits around your head. So she didn't give a count of how long you do it. And I guess it depends. She was using a 4.5 millimeter hook.
Okay.
And so, you can use that if you want to with just regular size 4 worst weight yarn. And she called it her curry color, which I thought was really nice.
That was cute. Pretty. Yeah.
So that's what she was using. And I think she said it was, I don't remember how many centimeters she was measuring in centimeters, but make it so that it fits around your head. And then you cast off. And then you fold it with the right side facing in. So the wrong side is out. So if you remember on the Tunisian crochet, you have that bumpy side, which is the wrong side. And then you have the side that has the cool lines going on with the simple crochet, the Tunisian crochet. So you're going to put the right side facing in. The right side is the side that's always facing you as you crochet. Wrong side is facing the wrong side. I'm like over explaining this.
No, it's
you guys don't know what I'm saying.
That helps us.
Okay. And then, so the wrong side is facing out. You make the circle and then you make the 2 C's so that it interlocks with itself. And then just like in the other headband, you whip stitch or you sew those ends together so that you're going through all 4 layers because it makes that knot. And then you flip it inside out. Then you have your knot and that's your headband.
That's it.
It's really simple.
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm excited. You can whip out a ton of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do that. I'll do the other one.
Okay. I'll make the Tunisian headbands. You make the other 60-minute headband that we featured in the Disney episode. Okay. And we gave it to Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
What's up, Brittany?
Yeah, we gave you that one. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you, Mary. I hope you enjoy that headband. I know that was like a very simple explanation, but if you want a really nice video that shows you exactly how to do it, Diving Ducks Crochet. She's a YouTube video. It's called There's a Twist. Try this simple stitch Tunisian crochet headband. So that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's a really great video. I enjoyed it. So it's really nice.
Yay, YouTube.
Yay, YouTube.
We'll be back on YouTube one day.
I know. We will. Hopefully this summer. I'm crossing my fingers for the summer that I will have more time to get all this done.
Angela and I are doing this by ourselves, and Angela mostly does a lot of this. So you got to give her kudos for putting everything together.
I try. It's
a lot. It's a labor of love.
It is a labor of love.
Laborer.
Words. I'm not wording today. I cannot word today.
While we podcast.
I know. I chose a great career path, Let's podcast because words are my friend. I can't tell you how many times when I'm editing the podcast and I'm like, how did I pronounce that word? That is not how that word is said.
I do that too.
All of the time.
Yes.
I'm like, why doesn't anybody ever stop me? Somebody stop me and make me word correctly.
Because it's more fun that way.
Oh my gosh.
Life's more fun that way.
You guys love it when we can't say things, right? Right?
Right?
Make me feel better about myself. Right. Well, that's it for crochet time, for stitch time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you, Mary, for giving us that suggestion and giving me something to do for the stitch time today. Because I was like, I don't know.
That's all good. We did it.
We did it. Yay. Yes, we did it. What is that from?
I don't know. I just hear it from you all the time.
I know, but it's from one of the kids shows when they were little. I don't remember. Okay.
Anyway.
If you guys know what it is, let us know at theominousstitch@gmail.com or any of our social medias, because it's going to be in my brain until I remember what it is.
Which is like weeks from down the road.
Right. I might randomly shout it out on a podcast. Remember when I was singing that song? This is what it was.
But
Yeah,
okay.
I know. All right.
All right.
Let's get our travel pants on.
Yay!
We got to get going on this. I'm so excited to get going.
I'm excited to present.
Okay. It is story time.
This week we start in Georgia.
Which
is, I had to pause because that was my stitch.
I know. How funny.
Weird.
Nicole,
I didn't plan that.
I know. She just opened her computer and was like, okay, where are we starting? Oh, Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh, that's so cool.
It comes around. Okay. Well, according to exploresouthernhistory.com and exemplar.com, the cryptid I'm going to discuss in Georgia is apparently one of the most cited cryptids in North America.
Ooh.
How is that? And I put this in my notes. It's hard to believe because after we toured Florida, right?
Right. In the Skunk Ape, they saw him so many times.
Right. And Sasquatch. But, before we discuss, let me point out that Exemplar lists all of Georgia's cryptids. And did you know they listed Georgia giants as one of them?
Georgia giants?
Yeah.
What is that?
Apparently, they found dozens of skeletons in the Okefenokee swamp.
Okefenokee. Yeah.
Inside strangely shaped Indian mounds. And all I got, I took it from their website. That's all I saw. But when I tried to research it more, I couldn't find anything about Georgia giants. I found it from Georgia in the U.S. or the
the
Russia area.
Yeah,
but I couldn't find anything about it. So I don't know if that's a myth or just
interesting, or if it's the wrong Georgia.
It could be. I don't know. Anyway,
interesting.
Georgia giants.
Do you guys know about the Georgia giants? Let us know.
So they say that the skeletons were first discovered in the 1920s, and apparently their jaw bones alone could foreshadow a human head. So,
whoa. Are we sure they're people?
Yeah, I don't know. Aliens? Who knows? Anyway, I just thought that was really interesting.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they stumbled across like a Sasquatch graveyard.
That's interesting too. I don't know. But anyway, I couldn't find anything else. So we're going to go to that well-known cryptid of Georgia, the Altamahaha.
Altamahaha.
Or Alti for short.
Alti. I like Altamahaha.
Altamahaha. There you go. Here's a drawing of.
It's Nessie.
Yes, it is.
Nessie.
It's Nessie.
Altamahaha.
Alti lives in the Altamahaha River and its marshes in southeastern Georgia. More sightings are reported around Darien and elsewhere in McIntosh County. Origins of Alti lie with the lower Makoji Creek tribe, who called the river Altamahaha, meaning big water. They would pass on stories of a giant snake-like creature that hissed and bellowed in the water.
Oh, another anaconda.
Yes, but
this is Nessie.
No, this is a different shape. Yeah. Mm-hmm. April 18th of 1830 is when one of the first non-native reports of the creature was featured. A correspondent of the Savannah, Georgia newspaper reported multiple sightings of a sea monster on the Georgia coast. Mm-hmm. Primary eyewitness was Captain Delano of the schooner Eagle, who reported seeing a large creature off of St. Simon's Island below the mouth of the Altamaha River. He claimed the creature he saw was about 70 feet long.
Dude.
Yes, the circumference was about the size of a barrel, and its head resembled that of an alligator. Five other men on the schooner also reported having seen the monster, as well as several planters on St. Simon's Island. So multiple witnesses. The description of Alti varies, but most claim that it has a sturgeon-like body with a bony ridge on its back. It also has front flippers and no back limbs and swims like a dolphin. It has a crocodile-like snout with large eyes and teeth. Its color is gray or green with a whitish yellow belly. It's usually about 20 to 30 feet long, but some reports suggest smaller or even larger sizes. And I've got photos for you. Here's one rendition.
My cat keeps jumping around and knocking. So if you guys hear all this, it's just my cat.
He's the kitty.
Going nuts. Probably because the dog's head is on my lap right now.
Probably.
Ooh. Okay. It's like Nessie, but it's not quite.
The tail is a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
Oh, that's so cool though.
And then they have a museum. See that?
Ooh. You guys, this is a really cool creature, but it does look like some kind of, I don't know. It's not a Nessie, but it's similar.
Sort of the same, right? It's like a dolphin eel. I don't know.
A dolphin eel. I love it.
There
So
you go.
is there some kind of like dinosaur or water creature
No idea.
that
looks like?
Yeah.
No idea, because the crazy part is you see it. There's no back fins. There's no. It's got a really long tail.
Mm-hmm. A really long tail.
But the
that's
front
kind
looks
of
like Nessie.
Diamondy flat.
Yes.
Tail. Yeah.
But the front's Nessie.
The front is Nessie. The head is Nessie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yes.
It's like a hybrid of.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it is a river monster, not a lake monster.
True.
So maybe it needs to be more streamlined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Interesting.
I don't know. And here are other notable sightings of Altamahaha. 1920, timbermen riding the river saw. Okay. Riding the river saw. Okay.
Riding the river saw.
Yep. Claimed to have seen a large snake-like water monster.
Ooh.
1935, hunters spotted a giant snake swimming through the river.
Mm-hmm.
1940s, Boy Scouts reported seeing the creature, as well as 2 officials from the Rydesville State Prison in the 1950s.
Ooh.
In 1969, 2 brothers were fishing on the Altamahaha River at Clark's Bluff when they reported seeing an animal they first thought was a sturgeon.
Yeah.
But then quickly they changed their mind when they got a better look. They believed it was roughly 10 to 12 feet long with a snout like an alligator and a horizontal tail. They also described the creature as having a triangular ridge along the top of its body, sharp pointed teeth, and being gunmetal gray in color.
So, I mean, it could be
That
like.
could have been a pike or something.
Yeah,
almost.
like a pike or an alligator gar.
Yeah, because that description.
But the head shape is a little bit different, though.
Just a little bit. But
Interesting.
yeah. Then in the summer of 1980, 2 men were near Cathead Creek when they reported seeing Altamahaha stranded on a mud bank.
Ooh.
Yeah, they claimed the creature was lying halfway in the water, thrashing and trying to free itself from the bank. They said it was roughly 20 feet long and dark colored with rough skin. The creature was able to free itself and submerged into the river to vanish quickly.
Yay, I'm glad he got away.
Later in December of 1980, another man reported having seen what he thought was Altamahaha in Smith Lake. Similar description to the summer spotting in that it was roughly 15 to 20 feet long, snake-like with 2 brown humps that protruded from the water and even left behind a wake like that of a speedboat.
Ooh.
Yeah. Same year, thrice a crab... I said same year thrice because it's 3. This is the 3rd one.
Yes.
A crab fisherman reported seeing a creature that looked like the world's biggest eel.
Ooh.
Same year again. Several people reported seeing a 30-foot long animal with a snout and a dorsal fin near Butler Island. There are not any prominent spottings in the 90s, but then another report in 2002 came in from a man pulling a boat up the river near Brunswick. He claimed to see something over 20 feet in length and 6 feet wide break the surface of the water.
Wow.
And then
it's seen a lot.
It's seen a lot.
Yeah.
So that does make sense.
Yeah.
Now, lastly, in 2010, an amateur photographer captured a video of something strange swimming in the channel off Fort King George historic site in Darien.
I see you have a link. That means we have a video.
I got a video. It's hard to see though, so I'm gonna put this near Angela here.
Yay!
It's like Nessie.
Oh,
there you
go. There
go.
it goes.
Yeah.
There it goes. Over there. Ooh, it's coming at him. Maybe. Yep. Coming at him.
Right.
Ooh, it's just playing in the water.
But I mean,
whoa! Look at that.
Go. But that. Again, this isn't as big. You see it? It doesn't look
well. We don't have like
large,
perspective
guess,
or like how far away that is and how big that is.
True. Anyway.
And that wasn't the whole thing. Anyway, you saw parts of it. But I mean, it could be like just a big fish flopping around in
because,
there.
Yes, there are big fish out there.
It was moving quite a lot.
Right. So there you go. I don't know.
That was pretty cool.
Alti.
Yeah, Alti.
Altamahaha.
Altamahaha. I like you, Alti. You're
I
so
like
cute.
I like that they put a statue in their museum for it. It was really cute. So there you go.
Altamahaha. We need more recognition with that kind of a name.
Right?
That's a fun name.
I've never even heard of that. So
No.
I'm glad. Altamahaha.
Altamahaha.
We now go to South Carolina. There are a few cryptids here, but the one they celebrate the most has a fairly simple start compared to the others. We're going to discuss the lizard man of Scape or Swamp.
The lizard man.
Lizard man. You can imagine what a lizard man may look like, right? Big humanoid creature with green scaly skin, red eyes, and 3-fingered claws.
Like the movie Cryptid.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is it. Because it's a lizard man, it walks on 2 legs and stands about 7 feet tall and very muscular. It is also very aggressive and it attacks, which is how the legend was started in South Carolina.
No. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so the picture that they have here, he looks more like the missing link in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, that's right.
Except for he doesn't have a tail.
He's just more realistic looking. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's
cool.
That's fun, huh? June 29th, 1988. 17-year-old local Christopher Davis was driving back from his fast food job when one of his tires went flat. He pulled over and changed his tire on a road bordering Scape or Swamp. As he finished, he heard a thumping noise from behind him. When he turned to investigate, he could see a creature running at him. Davis claimed the creature tried to grab the car and then jumped onto the roof as he tried to escape.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Davis was able to start the car and drive, but the creature hung on, so Davis tried swerving from side to side in an effort to throw it off.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he made it home safely, but his car was damaged. The side view mirror was in a bad shape, and there were scratch marks on the roof.
Ooh.
Yeah, other than that, there was no other physical evidence of the encounter. Davis stated, I looked back and saw something running across the field towards me. It was about 25 yards away, and I saw red eyes glowing. I ran into the car, and as I locked it, the thing grabbed the door handle. I could see him from the neck down, the 3 big fingers, long black nails, and green rough skin.
Dude.
It was strong and angry.
Oh, no.
I looked in my mirror and saw a blur of green running. I could see his toes, and then he jumped on the roof of my car. I thought I heard a grunt, and then I could see his fingers through the front windshield where they curled around on the roof.
Oh, my gosh.
I sped up and swerved to shake the creature off.
Oh, that's a big nope. I would definitely be peeing in my pants.
Yeah,
if that
I
happened
don't
to
know
me.
what I would have done.
Yep. Nope.
What's interesting about this story, though, is that Christopher Davis did not report this to the police until at least 2 weeks later, because the Lee County Sheriff's Office investigated a report of a car damaged overnight while parked at a home outside of Bishopville, South Carolina on July 14th. This area was also on the edge of the Scape or Swamp.
Dude.
The car reportedly had tooth marks and scratches, but with hair. That's the weird thing. And muddy footprints left behind. But that's what it prompted Davis to come forth with this story.
Bigfoot.
Lizard Bigfoot? I don't know.
I don't know.
Davis's story was picked up by local media, and soon local businesses began selling Lizard Man t-shirts.
Nice.
And even the local Chamber of Commerce encouraged the media attention as good for the community. The increase in media attention prompted further reports of sightings, and the area soon became a tourist attraction for visitors and hunters. On August 5th, Kenneth Orr, an airman stationed at Shaw Air Force Base, filed a police report alleging that he had encountered the lizard man on Highway 15 and that he had shot and wounded it. He presented several scales and a small quantity of blood as evidence.
Why not the body?
But then 2 days later, Orr recanted the story when he was arraigned for unlawfully carrying a pistol and a misdemeanor offense for filing a false police report.
That's funny.
Yeah, Orr had hoaxed the sighting in order to keep stories about the lizard man in circulation.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And by the end of the summer, reports declined. Authorities and local law enforcement believed the sightings to be a bear. Apparently, though,
a green bear with long, skinny fingers
know.
And
sure.
Okay, cocaine bear. He's like jumping on the back of the car.
I love that. Apparently, though, in the summer of 2015, Sarah was leaving her church with a friend when she saw something running along the tree line. She was able to whip out her phone and snap some photos. They were only a mile or so from Scape or Swamp. However, first photo, yeah, maybe. This is going to be awesome, Angela.
Oh, there's pictures? Yay. Oh,
No,
you guys. Oh.
You're going to laugh so hard.
Okay.
You're going to laugh because,
okay.
So first photo.
Oh, okay.
You're like, wow, yeah, that could be something.
It's like a person.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
you ready for this?
Okay.
That's the second photo.
That's not real. That is so fake. That looks like
it's a costume.
It's so fake. You guys, okay. So if you guys have heard this before, we've talked about it. So Nicole's husband loves Funko Pops, right? And he takes them and he puts them in nature and he puts them in surroundings where it looks like they are these magnificent people out in the world doing awesome, cool things, right? This is a very poor man's version of what Matt does. It's obviously a figure.
I think it's somebody in a costume.
It could be somebody in a costume.
I think it is because
walking.
they zoomed it. So I think it's somebody walking in a costume.
It's very poorly
It's terrible.
made costume.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's worse than like a B movie.
Because look at it. Like, it's so bad.
Yeah, the toes aren't even like, it's obviously rubber.
Yeah, it's rubber.
Not,
that's why I had to put it in here. It's hilarious. But anyway.
They should have just stuck with that first picture and just been done with it.
Right? That would have been perfect. Because that you can't tell. It's like
Yeah.
Bigfoot, right? You're like, what is that? There's something in there. Okay. But anyway. Oh.
That's awesome.
But this drawing, look at that.
The missing link.
Yeah. So the print that I'm showing Angela, you can buy it from Mr. Sam Sheeran on the Lizard Man of Scape or Swamp. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I'll post the link if you want to hang it because I did find a lot more photos that he does. It's
Yeah.
really, art.
It's really
good
cool.
artwork.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I like that artwork. It's very like monster poster.
Yes. I
Yeah.
like that. If you have like
Yeah.
a creature feature thing going.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's cool.
So that came out of that. So
I love it. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for the rubber suit. That was awesome.
people were posting that like there's a real photo. I'm like, no.
Like, why?
No, that's terrible.
Not real.
It's not real.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, it's an insult to all my friends that are special effects artists.
Yes. Right? Terrible. All right. Okay, we're going to move on. North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Now, speaking of Mr. Sam Sheeran, that's what I just
Yes.
talked about. Our next cryptid as we move north has also been rendered in a pretty badass painting by him.
Nice.
This cryptid was known in the 1950s, but has never really been popped up at any other time in North Carolina. And this is the Beast of Bladenboro.
The Beast of Bladenboro. Ooh. That's crazy. Oh, it's got a dog.
Well, yeah.
So for scale,
No, because
it hunts dogs.
yes.
Oh, Rosie, no, you stay put. You
Yeah.
stay safe.
So this is crazy because, like I said, this series of events only happened in a certain time, but these are all corroborated and it's pretty spooky. So
Oh, okay.
here we go.
So just for reference, since you guys can't see what we're looking at
Yeah,
right
and
now.
I'm going to explain it.
Yeah,
but go
she's
ahead.
going to post everything. But yeah, well, she'll probably explain it better. But to me, looking at the picture, he looks like kind of like a wolf cat kind of a thing. It's bigger than, like a large sized dog, but it looks like kind of like a wolf cat like creature because the ears are a little bit more cat like. But
Yeah.
red eyes, but
Yeah,
four-legged,
it's a
maybe
big-
like a mountain lion. The body of it looks more mountain lion,
Yeah.
than a wolf. So I'm gonna throw away the wolf thing.
No,
I'm
it's
going
more
with
of a
the
cat
wolf
creature.
because of the fangs,
Right.
But that's a cat too. So
it's a-
yeah, it's a cat. It's a mountain.
well,
lion.
that's why they call it a beast.
Yeah.
Okay. So the story of the cryptid centers in a small county called Bladen County. It's apparently one of the oldest counties in North Carolina. It's pretty rural with a few towns here and there, which makes the land great for farming. Then the rest is made of large forest and swampland, which holds many wildlife such as bears, deer, bobcats, etc.
Bear.
Okay. Bear. I combine the words.
Is it bear o'clock? Are we ready for that? No.
All right. Late evening on December 29th of 1953, a local of Clarkton, a small town east of Bladenboro, called the police because she reported as soon as the sun went down, all of the dogs in the neighborhood started barking furiously.
Oh.
When she went out to investigate, she saw a large cat-looking creature slink into the darkness. Ooh. Now, I'm unsure if she reported the following, but supposedly the creature killed a dog in the same town. Ooh. Witnesses claim the creature was sleek, black, and around 5 feet long.
Yeah, so it's maybe somebody's like panther or something got loose.
Escaped, yep.
But it has like a scruff, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know if that's the good. Someone just drew that. So
yeah, that's true. Okay.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
2 days later, New Year's Eve, 2 dogs that belonged to a resident in Bladenboro were found mauled to death with a significant amount of blood near their kennels. Their owner reported that the dogs were torn into ribbons and crushed.
Oh,
here is his statement.
Puppers.
My dogs put up a good fight. There was blood all over the porch, big puddles of it. And there was a pool of saliva on the porch. It killed one dog at 10:30 and left it lying there. My dad wrapped the dog up in a blanket. That thing came back and got that dog, and nobody's seen the dog since. Aww. At 1:30 in the morning, it came back and killed the other dog and took it off. We found it 3 days later in a hedgerow.
Why didn't they bring the second dog in after the first dog was killed?
I don't know. It's scary. The top of one of the dog's heads was torn off and its body was crushed and wet like it had been in that thing's mouth. The other dog's lower jaw was torn off. So this creature was like just... But see, that's the creepy thing. Most animals attack for food.
Yeah.
This was just attacking out of like malice.
Well, it may have eaten parts of the dog. I mean,
but why wouldn't you eat? I mean, if you watch dogs and cats eat, they eat the whole thing usually, or they eat most of it. So
yeah,
so it's attacking creep. No.
Well, I mean, this is not. I don't know. This is like way scaled down, way scaled down. But when we have the bobcat come through, and the way that
they eat the chickens,
he'll kill the chickens and leave them. Oh, and he'll just like bite their neck and leave them. And then go kill other chickens. And I don't know if it was planning on coming back and getting those chickens. But there would just be like just
parts.
Dead. Well, there would be parts, yes. But then there would also be whole chickens that their heads were just snapped and just there.
Okay.
And so I don't know if it would come back and get them later.
Yeah.
We did find where it was taking its kill and eating it. So we did find.
Oh, gosh.
The like little graveyard for all of our other chickens. We eventually found that, but
that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I mean, that is a cat thing to do.
Okay. Well, then it's a cat creature then.
Yeah.
Okay. The following day, 2 more dogs were found dead on a Bladenboro farm. One was chewed up so badly it was hardly recognizable. Then the next night, a farmer reported that a dog of his had been killed. January 3rd, 2 more dogs were found dead. An autopsy was performed on one of the dogs, and it was reported that there wasn't more than 2 or 3 drops of blood in him.
Oh, a vampire.
The victim's bottom lip had been broken open and his jawbone smashed back.
So it's like
it's drained the blood.
It's ripping their jaws off.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's creepy, right?
Yeah.
Witnesses that claimed to spot the creature said it was about 5 feet long, bushy hair, a long tail, a large head with long fangs, pointed ears that resembled a bear or a panther. Some said it was brownish and tabby colored with little hair on its back. One account was detailed in a local newspaper. It was 20 inches high. It had a long tail, about 14 inches. The color of it was dark. It had a face exactly like a cat. Only I ain't ever seen a cat that big. It was walking around stealthy, sneaky. Mm-hmm. Over the next few nights, more animals were found mutilated, from cows to hogs to chickens and goats. January 5th, a pet rabbit was found cleanly decapitated and still warm. Oh. That same night, Mrs. C.E. Kinslaw heard the sound of whimpering dogs outside. When she went to investigate, she saw a large cat-like creature rush towards her. She screamed and her husband rushed outside. The beast was frightened off and fled back into the woods. There's a newspaper clipping.
Vampire charges woman. So they're calling it a vampire at this part.
Yeah, a large marauding cat.
It's a chupacabra.
Sucked the blood of at least 7 dogs, it says.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So maybe the chupacabra is a cat. To me, this sounds like it's a lion or a panther, or it could be like a mix of some kind of wild cats that just got out,
went all
got
crazy,
loose,
yeah.
and it's like, I'm going to eat all of these animals.
But why so many? Like, it's crazy. Well, I guess it's over a few nights.
Yeah.
On January 7th, a dead dog was found in a pasture near the Bladenboro swamp. A goat was also reported to have died with its head flattened.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it's just like grabbing the heads and crushing them.
Yeah.
I crush your head.
A group of hunters from Wilmington spent an entire night trying to track the creature for 3 miles around swampland. They stated that the track showed claws at least an inch long, indicating an 80 to 90 pound animal. The beast's circling movement suggested it might have had offspring or a mate nearby.
Oh, that's why all of the killings, it's like trying to feed multiple
be.
animals.
Yeah. January 5th, there were more than 500 people and dogs hunting through the woods and swamps for the elusive cat creature. Yeah. January 6th, there were more than 800 people hunting the creature. The number kept increasing, and January 7th, it was up to 1,000 people.
Dude.
Yeah. They didn't find it.
Oh my gosh.
1,000 people. They didn't find it. January 13th, Luther Davis, a local farmer, found a bobcat struggling with a steel trap in Big Swamp, and he shot it in the head. The mayor at the time, Woodrow Fussell, told the newspapers the beast of Bladenboro had been found and killed.
BS. A bobcat is scared of everything.
Right? It's
Trust
tiny.
me, we have bobcats.
Yeah, you know.
I run outside and I'm like, get out of here, bobcat. And he runs away because they're terrified.
Tiny.
They're not like tiny, but they're definitely not big enough to take down dogs.
Long,
No. That's got to be at least a mountain lion. And if it's not a mountain lion there, it's like a panther or something. It's a big
panther,
cat.
yeah.
It's a big cat.
Yeah. Most couldn't believe that this small cat mauled, mutilated, and drained the blood of all those
Yeah,
animals.
there's no way.
No.
It's not a bobcat.
But on the same day, Bruce Souls from Tabor City was leaving Bladenboro when he hit a cat with his vehicle. And according to reports, it was spotted like a leopard, about 20 to 24 inches high, and weighed between 75 and 90 pounds. He took that cat home with him to Tabor City.
That was your beast.
Yeah, no, but the attacks did stop on January 13th.
Yeah, so that was your beast.
That was your beast. Some said the beast had escaped or moved to another area. Some say it went into hibernation or died of natural causes, but no one knows for sure where it came from or where it went.
But they found multiple tracks, so they think that there were multiple of this beast.
Exactly.
Okay. But yeah, it's gone. I mean, he hit
they just said that it was circling. They could see the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there could have been. We don't know.
Yeah.
There are so many speculations of what the beast of Bladenboro actually was. Some claimed it was a coyote, some a wolf, some a cougar, some a wolverine, some a wild police dog, and even a man from Lumberton thought it was a German shepherd and hound mix named Big Boy that he gave to a Native American boy that lived on the edge of Big Swamp. Big Boy was dark and had a long, bushy tail. Big Boy was capable of leaping over a 6-foot fence and killed chickens time to time. Lumberton vet N.G. Baird said it was feasible that Big Boy was responsible for the attacks and that Big Boy or another dog could have killed the other dogs and lapped up blood rather than sucking it.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because because the other dogs were crushed.
Right.
And the way that it moved, it was a cat.
Yeah.
It was a big cat.
Yeah.
It's not a dog. It's a big cat.
Some people thought it was a malformed bear.
It's always a bear.
Always a bear.
Always a bear.
A panther.
Yeah.
Or a creature from another world.
Ooh, alien again.
There's another photo one.
I like that drawing. That one's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a cat. It's definitely like a panther. It's definitely a cat. Cats kill. They go, they'll go for the jugular, but they crush with their jaws. Yeah. So it sounds like it was killing like a cat. There's a big difference between killing chickens and killing a dog.
Right.
Definitely not a coyote. Those are way too small.
Yeah, they're smaller. They couldn't do that.
And I don't remember what the other things were that it said, but those were way too small. It's a big cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wow.
So there you go. Beast of Bladenboro.
Beast of Bladenboro.
Oh, did I say that right? Bladenboro.
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 I could be your beast of bird.
All right. Our last state for this episode is Kentucky. Now, we know that when we try to discuss cryptids across the U.S., at least half the states, if not more, will have tales mostly about Bigfoot.
Yay!
But what can we say? He's popular. So yes, Kentucky, your most famous cryptid is Bigfoot.
Yep.
Note that the site I like to use for this road trip, North American Cryptids, lists another alien, though, as their cryptid. Because remember episode 18 I did? This was one of my favorite episodes, the Sutton Farm encounter.
Yes.
Yeah, that website, that's their cryptid. That's what he lists as.
Okay, but it's not a cryptid.
It's an alien.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm sorry.
You make Nicole mad.
I'm angry.
Stop
it. It's not a cryptid. Okay. So we're going to discuss Kentucky's most notorious cryptid today, the Pope Lick Monster.
Pope Lick.
Yes, I know. It sounds funny, right? No, so this cryptid derives its name from the Pope Lick Creek in the Louisville area, as it is said that its part man, part goat, and part sheep creature lives and haunts an old railway trestle.
Ooh.
This is the trestle I'm showing Angela.
Goat, sheep, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goat, sheep, man. Specifically, the Pope Lick Monster haunts the stretch of trestle that runs right through the parklands of Floyd's Fork. So there's more photos of the trestle.
Ooh, it's very creepy.
It's
very heavily wooded.
Yes. The Pope Lick Monster supposedly possesses the power to hypnotize or lure unsuspecting victims onto the trestle where they meet their doom, either by falling to their death or being struck by an oncoming train.
Dude.
Yeah. The creature is often described as having the upper body of a man and the lower body of a goat with pale skin, glowing eyes, and a pair of sharp horns atop its head. However, some depictions show the opposite way. So most photos you're going to see look more like goat man. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
There's one, and here's another AI.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goat man.
Goat man.
There's another bridge somewhere that Ryan and Shane investigated, and it's like a goat. It's a goat man.
Is it the same
thing.
one? Maybe.
No, it's not this. It's
interesting.
Different. Yeah. But
there you go. Goat man lives
I want to
everywhere.
say it was in Texas, but I don't remember where it is.
Okay.
But yeah, there's another goat man bridge out there.
More goat men.
Yes.
Well, according to some other stories, they claim the monster jumps down from the trestle onto the roofs of cars passing beneath it. Yet another legend states that it attacks its victims with a blood-stained axe.
Ooh.
And another tale explains that the very sight of the creature is so unsettling that those who see it while walking across the high trestle are driven to leap off.
They're so scared. They're like, let me out of here.
Yeah, I don't want to go. Origins are rather unknown. Recently, the version passed around of it was that it was a circus freak that escaped and vowed revenge after being mistreated. Again, we've heard that story. But this story was actually very recently released because of a fun run celebration. So that's a highly doubtable story.
Oh, okay. So they're celebrating him with a fun run. And
yes,
this is
that was their origin of it.
Yeah.
Another version similar to those cryptids in the South was that it was on a train that derailed on the trestle, which links to the claim of a ghost train sighted on the trestle. Mm-hmm. Someone from Ohio State University was able to dig up a 1909 newspaper article that stated a freight car did tumble from the Pope Lick trestle, but the train was carrying Christmas presents, not people or strange creatures.
Aww, that's sadder.
That's sad. Yeah, I know. No Christmas. Then there's this pretty outlandish start where the monster is the twisted reincarnation of a farmer who sacrificed goats in exchange for satanic powers. Good times.
Boo.
Yeah. I don't.
I was going to say it's kind of like a Wendigo. Could be
a little
like
bit.
The description is somewhat similar.
Half
to,
man, half goat. Yeah.
Kind of.
I guess.
Or it could be something completely different.
Yes.
But yeah, interesting.
It's weird because there's no actual reported sightings of this creature. No. Sadly, the Pope Lick Trestle area has been seen more tragedies, though, due to accidents or for the search of the Pope Lick monster.
Oh, so people are going out there looking for it and then they die.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in 1987, 17-year-old Jack J.C. Charles Baum II was attending Spalding University when he was struck by a train and killed instantly while trying to cross the trestle. In 2016, Raquel Bain, 26 years old, was visiting Louisville and had a tour of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium scheduled that night of April 23rd. Before the tour, her and her boyfriend decided to investigate the Pope Lick monster legend. They walked onto the wooden trestle, and sadly, it was too late to get out of the way of the oncoming train. Guys, this is a working trestle. People are like, oh, it's not working. No, there's
trains.
There are trains.
Stay off
Do
of
not
it.
get on this plane. Yeah. They decided to try and hang off the side of the tracks, but Raquel wasn't fast enough, and she was struck by the Norfolk Southern train. Yeah. Her boyfriend survived as he was successfully able to dangle off the side of the tracks.
Aww.
And most recently on May 26th of 2019, Savannah Bright, 15 years old, was pronounced dead at the scene of the trestle as her and another teenage girl were on the tracks that night.
Guys.
So warning, do not go on the trestle.
So I think this is a legend to try to ward people off of going to the trestle. And now it's like backfired because now people are going to look for it.
Exactly.
This is like it's like the Lorelei legend and like all of the Grimm's fairy tale legends of, you know, don't go into the woods or somebody's going to eat you. Yeah, this is what that story is.
But it's like you said, it's backfiring because, you know, kids are so excited and people are so excited
Let's
to
go
find
look for
things.
the monster. Yeah. Don't look for this cryptid, guys.
It doesn't
the
exist.
trestle.
Yeah, just don't go.
Oh, that's so sad.
There you go. But that's the Poplick monster.
The Poplick monster. That is a local legend that you should forget about.
Yes.
Or just keep it as a legend in your heart.
Make fun stories. Just don't go there.
Admire the trestle from afar.
There you go.
Never walk on train tracks, people.
Never.
That's the moral of today.
Yes.
Don't walk on
train tracks. It reminds me really of the Disneyland stories we were talking about with that People Mover ride.
Oh, yeah.
People think they're so cool and they can walk around on it. And they end up dying on this 3-mile-an-hour ride, you know?
Right. So, yeah.
But this is actual trains.
Jump from jump.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah. A quick little shout out to my family for giving me Disneyland's Haunted Kingdom for Mother's Day. It's sitting right in front of Nicole. I was like, Nicole, look.
Could have used that. No, it's okay. I think most of those stories we did touch on.
You covered most of that already. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to read that book. So
yeah.
Yay.
Well, that's our end for today. I still have so much more fun stories. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I love cryptids. I love cryptid road trips. You guys know this. I've been saying it every single week. I hope you guys love it too. If you do, let us know.
Yay.
You can email us at theominousstitch@gmail.com. You can also jump over to any of our social medias. We are on all the things, mostly TikTok-y and as Nicole calls it, and Instagram. And sometimes Facebook, you know, but you can get a hold of us. We will find it. And we love talking to you guys because as soon as we find it, we definitely text each other. We're like, look, and then we jump on it as fast as we can. So those of you who are new and have reached out to us, you can attest to that because we definitely jump down your throats.
Angela's good at that.
So jump on social medias today. We want to talk to you guys. We want to see how you're doing and any information you have about any of these monsters or any monsters in your area. We want to know.
Yeah.
Or cryptids. Not all of them are monsters.
No, I don't like that term.
We use monsters lovingly here.
Yes, there you go.
It's not a derogative term.
No, people that's just their label and we just say it, but they're not monsters. Mm-mm. They're all sweet.
Yeah, we love them all. Even the ones that like
eat your dogs.
Rosie's like, no.
Rosie won't get eaten.
No, she's too sweet. She's
a
good dog. Okay, so one more thing though, Podbean. Yes. I have to talk about Podbean. Yeah. So podbean.com is where we host our wonderful little podcast. It also has all of our show notes. So if you want to see show notes from this episode or any previous episode, you can jump on there and get those or check out any of our old episodes. Or you can click on a little button that says become a patron. We did a patron shout out today. So we love our patrons. If you want to add your name to the list, please do so. You get prizes. We send you stuff. We give you shout outs. You get patron exclusive content. We do have patron episodes, so you can get more of Nicole and I.
More of us.
Instead of your just weekly dose of us. So become a patron today. And this was such a great episode. I love the Cryptid tour. But it is time to take off our travel pants.
Aww.
Actually, no, because we are traveling to Korea.
That's true.
For this movie time. Yes. So I am excited for this movie time.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, it's movie time.
This week's movie review, The Host. Released in 2006, IMDb rating of 7.1 stars and synopsis. A monster emerges from Seoul's Han River and begins attacking people. One victim's loving family does what it can to rescue her from its clutches.
Mm-hmm. You guys, this is a beautiful movie. I don't want to spoil it too much. We will talk about things. But
2006 is old, but
I recommend that you guys watch this.
Yeah, I thought this was beautifully done.
Yeah.
And for a horror monster movie, like
the monster is seamless.
Right?
The way that it moves.
In 2006,
the way
they did that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's a beautiful monster. But the way it moves, the shots that they get of it, going through the people, and, like it's really cool.
It's creepy and cool.
Yeah.
So we won't ruin it for you, but yeah, quick synopsis, right? There's this guy that has a daughter. The mom's gone. She took off.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to the mom. And the father is somewhat of a simpleton, which his dad, I love his dad.
His dad was beautiful.
His dad was beautiful.
The
and the
speech
way
he gave, and then the kids are falling asleep
because it's hilarious. But that's
they put
just
humor
such
in
a
everything.
sibling.
I love it.
It's such a sibling relationship,
right?
But, yeah, and
So there's two. It's
the
a
way
brother
that
and
the
a sister,
dad,
two brothers and a sister.
like the dad is atoning for the sins of his past, and the way that he like lovingly talks about his son and why his son, became the way that he was, and that's such a beautiful moment.
Sweet, yeah.
And there's so much heart in this movie. There's so much love in this movie. It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
And the scenes are just great. It's just the way when the monster comes and how it moves through the city and how it moves through like the fight scenes and stuff. It was really interesting to me because I don't watch foreign films, but it was really interesting to me the way that they portrayed Americans in this movie.
Yes, because it starts in English. That's crazy. Like it's a seamless transition at the beginning. It's like this English, what's it called? A military autopsy.
It's a military autopsy. And so
what's that? What are they called?
Morgue.
No, but what's their title? Not autopsy. Mortician.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. And so he decides, the US guy, the American, decides to dump formaldehyde into the Han River. And that's the start. That's the start. And that's kind of
over years and years, it becomes this, there's a creature that, from the formaldehyde.
From the formaldehyde. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Grows into this crazy monster creature. Cryptid.
Yeah. And just watching it drop from the bridge from the first time,
that was so cool. Huh? The way it swims and moves,
and then like when they were all looking and it was running towards them from afar, and all the people running.
The scene, how they filmed that.
So cool. It's so
it looked
cool.
Realistic. Everything looks real.
The way it moves, it's like it's beautiful to watch. It's so cool. It's just really, really cool, you guys.
This is a very artistic movie for being, again, a horror movie. I loved it.
And the family, the way that the relationships that they have with each other and like their personalities and the way that they overcome things as a family and the way that they fight as a family, it's all very realistic and
funny and sweet all at the same time.
Yeah, some of it is brutal but it's so good. Like you go through all of the emotions with them, and it drives me mad the way that they don't believe him.
Right?
They don't believe the dad, and it drives me mad. And then they're like, "Oh, I'm going to spoil it. I'm not going to say it, so I'll talk to you offline." But the way that they're like, and the cover-ups that are trying to happen, right?
So, okay. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked because I started deep diving. I'm so stupid. So this director, Bong Joon-ho, he directed Parasite, which is one of the best movies.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
My hubs loves that movie. He is in love with Parasite. You got to watch that one too.
Okay.
That came out recently, guys. So if you've seen that, you'll know. He is an amazing director. This makes sense.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the shots are just incredible.
No, it's a great movie.
And
anyway,
but it breaks my heart the way that they don't believe the dad and the cover up that the US is trying to do for the whole thing.
That was heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh. You guys.
And what's his name again? The dad, not the grandpa, but the son.
Gwandu, something like that. Is his name on his character on the show? Gwandu Park.
Is that what
they're
his name
their
was?
Park family? Yeah.
What's funny is there's the brother. His name is exactly what his name character is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he was so good in this movie. Like,
yes.
What a good actor.
He's so good.
What he endured the whole movie just to get back to his daughter.
Yes.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
It was like believable because it's like, that's, when you have somebody like that, like you want to get back to.
You will do anything.
You will do everything.
To them and the way that guys,
and
good.
He's in the director's other movies. That's so funny. He's in Parasite too.
Yeah.
Okay. What a good movie. Oh, I love this.
His name is I'm sorry, you clicked away from
Kang Ho Song.
Kang Ho Song.
Yeah.
He's so good. And his sister, I thought she was fantastic too.
Is it Song Kang Ho or Kang Ho Song?
Well, they usually do the last name first.
Right. Okay,
so
okay.
In English, we would say Kang Ho Song.
Okay.
Song is the last name.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, in Korea, they put it first.
Yeah. What a freaking good movie.
So good.
I wanted to cry a lot of the time.
Yeah. I mean, there's heart-wrenching moments.
Yeah. And of course, it's going to tie in later.
There's surprising moments.
Yeah. But the, just so you know, and you'll see it, the sister of him, the aunt of the little girl, she's an Olympic archer,
which I thought was so cool because it's like, ooh, archery.
Right?
Yeah. Because we like archery.
Yes. And we knew that was going to tie in at the end, obviously. But the way they did it
awesome.
was really good.
The way that and
I'm not going to spoil it.
The way that everybody overcame things that they had to overcome. And come together to overcome those things.
Yes.
Was beautiful.
It was so good.
Yeah.
What a great movie. Good monster movie.
Really good monster movie. It's everything. It's everything you want a movie to be. It's hilarious. It's heart-wrenching. It's scary. It's not just monster scary. It's not just monster scary. It is people scary.
People scary for sure.
And yeah, it's so well done. It is so beautiful.
How many stitches would you give it?
I'm going to give it like an 8 at least.
Good. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
Get over it because I would watch it again and again.
I would watch it again too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It has everything that you want in a movie. It's got it. And the monster's awesome.
Yes.
To watch. It's not a good monster to encounter, but an awesome monster to watch.
Such a creative movie.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yay.
We fun. Better than last week's.
Yeah. Watch The Host, guys. It's definitely worth it. We watched it on Hulu.
Yes.
There are subtitles. You do have to read it.
Yeah. So just a FYI, if you try to watch this movie for free, Hulu's the better option. Crackle, when I tried to load it, didn't give me subtitles for some reason. And it might. I don't know. I was waiting and I didn't see anything and I couldn't click on anything. So Hulu is the best way to do this if you have it. Okay.
Yeah.
But just if you don't, then be prepared to not have subtitles.
Yeah. One thing that I thought was hilarious is that the way they spelled Gwangdu in the subtitles and the way that the people have T-shirts in the end that say Gwangdu on it, it's spelled differently.
It's spelled different.
And I was like, that's not how you spell his name. And I was like, oh, well, I've been reading subtitles. That might be how they want to spell it. But
yeah, who knows? But such a good movie.
That's funny. Oh, really good. Yay! So thank you guys for coming along with us for another amazing episode of the I'm Gonna Stitch podcast.
Woo-woo.
We love having you guys along for the ride. And until next time, we'll see you, Stitchers.
See you, Stitchers.